Almost all of our problems come from patterns that we developed at an earlier point in our lives that we honestly needed in order to survive or to meet our needs, but in our present lives aren't helping the way they used to. I'm Matthew Richardson. I'm a therapist working here at Counseling ATL, specializing in the Gottman Method for couples counseling, as well as shame resilience and conflict avoidance. I work with both couples and individuals, and I'm passionate about helping folks build stronger, healthier relationships, both with their intimate partners and with themselves. The Gottman Method is a highly effective, scientifically validated approach to relational therapy based on 50+ years of research by Dr. John Gottman, a leading researcher in what makes relationships last, and refined alongside his wife, Dr. Julie Gottman, with thousands of couples. Dr. Gottman has identified 4 key skills that are essential for healthy relationships: friendship skills, trust and commitment skills, conflict management skills, shared meaning skills. We ask more from our partners now than perhaps we ever have. The needs that used to be met by a village, we now ask one person to meet. And we wonder at the difficulty we have to meet those expectations. And that's why in my work with couples, I help them develop these skills to create relationships with stronger communication, greater connection, and the true intimacy that modern relationships require. And some of the greatest impediments to relationships that I see on a regular basis with my clients are their relationships to shame and conflict avoidance. Now, shame is a universal human emotion, but it is one that when present in excess can have devastating consequences for our mental and physical well-being. It can cause us to shut down and withdraw from our partners and ourselves. It can lead to a vicious cycle where we are constantly attempting to prove our worthiness to everyone through our jobs, through what we can buy, through how others feel about us. And shame resilience is the ability to cope with shame in a healthy way. It means learning and understanding our shame triggers, managing our shame responses, and building self-compassion in the face of things that make us feel worse about ourselves. Because the only antidotes for shame are love, acceptance, and self-compassion. I work with my clients to build that self-compassion into their lives so they can overcome the shame that blocks them from the things they want most in their lives. Conflict avoidance is something I see repeatedly across so many of my clients, both as couples and as individuals. And it's this pattern where someone is so uncomfortable with conflict that they do everything they can to keep the peace, make no waves in their lives, hoping that this will lead to stability. Of course, whatever relief they find is nearly always temporary, and in the long run, avoidance makes their conflicts so much worse. During that time of avoidance, the underlying issues just build on themselves, which can lead to resentment, anger, disconnection, especially in relationships. And it's also a major form of self-abandonment, because when we avoid conflict, we avoid stating our needs and setting our boundaries clearly, both of which are ways we show ourselves that we are worthy of dignity, love, and respect. I can teach you how to manage conflict in a healthy way, to resolve your differences without doing long-term damage to your relationships, and to reconnect with yourself. How can I help? If you're struggling, reach out for a free 20-minute consultation online at our website, counselingatl.com. I offer therapy for couples and individuals anywhere in Georgia via telehealth and in person at our Buckhead, Atlanta office. I'm looking forward to meeting you.